Have you ever wondered why some people earn good money and still live in debt? The problem isn't how much they make, but how they manage their money day by day. Many people believe money disappears because of big expenses, but what really drowns them are the small, daily financial leaks. Paying for unused subscriptions, ordering food out of convenience, or not comparing prices are habits that add up and drain your wallet. One of the most common mistakes is thinking it's impossible to save on a low income. But saving isn't an amount, it's a habit. Even if you can only set aside a small part, what matters is doing it every month. Consistency matters more than quantity. Living without a budget is like driving without a map. You don't know where you're going or how to avoid financial roadblocks. A solid budget gives you clarity, control, and power over your decisions. It helps you take charge of your finances. Another mistake many make is thinking debt is bad in itself. The problem isn't debt, it's how you use it. Productive debt can generate income, like an investment or education. Consumer debt only empties your pockets. Paying the minimum on credit cards lets interest eat your money while you feel stuck. Ignoring your credit score is like ignoring your health. A poor score shuts doors to bigger opportunities. Having a good credit score gives you access to better loan conditions, investments, and even jobs. The issue is many people only learn about finances after making mistakes. But you can learn before you fall. Financial education should be taught in school, but since it isn't, it's up to you to seek that knowledge. Not talking about money with your family is a cultural mistake. Financial silence is inherited and perpetuates ignorance. Talking openly about money at home allows for joint planning, setting goals, and teaching kids from an early age. One mistake that ruins financial progress is living on the edge, spending every last cent with no emergency margin. Having an emergency fund is essential. Life is unpredictable, and only those who plan ahead can stay calm. Many say investing is just for the rich. But every dollar you don't invest loses value over time due to inflation. Not investing out of fear is like refusing a ladder because you're afraid of heights. You stay at the bottom while others climb. Investing isn't gambling. It's about studying, analyzing, and making calculated decisions that can grow your money. Not having clear goals is another common mistake. Saving without purpose is like running without direction. When you have financial goals, your brain works better. It finds motivation, focuses effort, and avoids impulsive choices. Comparing yourself to others destroys your financial peace. Only you know your reality, goals, and pace of growth. Many fall into the trap of pretending to be successful to fit in. But fake luxuries come with high costs, interest, and anxiety. Living to impress means trading your peace for external validation. It's an endless race you never win. Being financially free isn't about having millions. It's about choosing freely without money being a chain. That's the real goal. The problem isn't how much you earn, but how much you keep. Many earn well and still have nothing because of unnecessary expenses. Saving before spending, instead of saving what's left, is a small change that transforms your entire financial life. Money doesn't solve all your problems, but knowing how to manage it avoids many unnecessary headaches. Many people stay stuck simply because they don't know their numbers. Knowing how much comes in, goes out, and where it goes is key. Tracking your expenses may seem tedious, but it's the only way to understand your habits and fix them in time. Financial self-deception is dangerous. Calling something an investment when it's just a whim is lying to yourself. Being honest about your relationship with money is the first step toward lasting transformation. Many believe they don't deserve money. This limiting belief sabotages your decisions from the subconscious. Changing your money mindset is just as important as learning how to use it. Your beliefs shape your behaviors. Abundance begins in the mind. If you see yourself as lacking, you'll act from scarcity. If you see yourself as capable, you'll create opportunities. Thinking long-term gives you power. Today you can plant seeds that will bear fruit in 5 or 10 years, with vision and patience. Many want fast results, but in finance, time is your best ally. Consistency beats speed. Diversifying your income is another key few people practice. Relying on one source is risky and limits your growth. A second income can be a lifesaver. It doesn't have to be big, just consistent and with room to grow. Entrepreneurship isn't for everyone, but generating extra income can fit various profiles and experience levels. Avoiding risk isn't security, it's stagnation. Those who risk nothing stay exactly where they are. Smart risk is based on knowledge, not impulse. Learn, analyze, and act. That's how the successful grow. Fear of loss blocks the path to gain. Total safety doesn't exist, but preparation reduces risk. Reinvesting part of your profits is a growth habit. Money used wisely generates more money over time. Saving out of fear doesn't grow your wealth, but reinvesting wisely builds sustainable riches. Financial intelligence isn't based on secret tricks, it's applying simple principles consistently. Controlling impulses, planning ahead, and valuing peace over consumption are habits that make you free. Conscious spending doesn't mean limitation, it's intentionally choosing what truly improves your life. No one but you is responsible for your financial well-being. You can learn, change, and grow, no matter where you start. True financial freedom begins when you stop being a victim and take full control of your money. The road may be long, but it's worth it. Each small change brings you closer to the stability and peace you deserve. You don't need to be perfect, just consistent. Progress matters more than perfection in this transformation journey. If you make a different decision today, your future could be entirely different. It all begins with taking the first step. Knowledge without action changes nothing. Apply what you learn, even a little, and you'll see real results. You can rewrite your financial story. You're not doomed by your past if you choose to act wisely today. Wealth is within reach of those who build it with intention, patience, and strategy, not just wishful thinking. Choose to learn something new about finance every day. Each lesson can save you years of mistakes and thousands in losses. Protect your energy like your money. Surround yourself with people who uplift your vision, not sabotage your progress. Many people think having more money will solve all their problems. But without a mindset change, they'll end up in the same place again. Earning more without knowing how to manage it only magnifies mistakes. Money doesn't change habits, it reveals them. Some think saving is only possible with leftovers. But if you wait for leftovers, you'll never save. Saving is planned, not improvised. Micro expenses are sneaky. They may seem harmless, but together they can add up to hundreds a month unnoticed. Emotional spending is another silent enemy. Buying out of stress, anxiety, or boredom can ruin your finances. Modern marketing is designed to provoke impulse purchases. Recognizing it gives you power over your decisions. Many debts come from a need for social approval. We seek acceptance through consumption without thinking of the consequences. Financial stress affects more than your wallet. It harms your physical health, relationships, and emotional well-being. A financially stressed person sleeps worse, eats worse, and makes poor decisions. Investing in health is also a financial strategy. Getting sick from stress costs far more than prevention. Believing wealth is only for others limits your potential. You can build it too, with discipline and strategy. Comparison is the thief of financial joy. Comparing yourself to what others display distorts your view of success. Many don't save because what they can save seems too small. But even small amounts, while invested, can grow. Compound interest needs time more than amount. The earlier you start, the bigger the result. You don't need to know everything to begin. Learning by doing is part of the path to financial intelligence. Fear paralyzes, but knowledge frees. Understanding how money works empowers better decisions. Taking financial responsibility isn't about blaming, it's about taking control. Blaming others keeps you stuck. Your decisions today will shape your freedom tomorrow. Every expense, every saving, every investment counts. Visualize your ideal financial life. Then ask if your current actions are bringing you closer or pulling you away from that vision. You don't have to do everything perfectly. Just start with what you have and move forward step by step. External chaos often reflects internal chaos. Organizing your finances can also help you organize your mind. Don't justify bad habits with, "That's just how I am." Change is hard, but living on the edge forever is harder. Not all income is a blessing if it comes with unsustainable personal sacrifices. Financial success also means knowing when to say no to offers, commitments, or lifestyles that don't align with you. True wealth lies in peace. Sleeping debt-free and living without end-of-month fear is worth more than any luxury car. Your decisions don't only affect you. What you learn and apply can impact your children, partner, and community for generations. Think of your future self as someone you love. Take care of today what your tomorrow will thank you for. No one is born knowing about money. But everyone can learn. Knowledge is more accessible than ever. You just have to look. Real change isn't quick or flashy. It's quiet, cumulative, and consistent. That's how real financial freedom is built. Take control of your financial story. Don't wait for life to force change. Decide when and how to transform your path. Make money an ally, not an enemy. Use it to build, not to fill emotional voids with material things. Every financial decision is a brick in your future. Let each one be placed with purpose and intention. Your best investment will always be in yourself. No one can take away what you learn, improve, or transform. Don't look for shortcuts. Lasting stability doesn't come from luck. It comes from smart strategies and solid habits. The best inheritance you can leave is knowledge and example. Your children learn more from what you do than what you say. If your finances aren't where you want them to be yet, don't blame yourself. But don't stay the same either. Change starts today, with you. Consciously choose what kind of financial future you want. Your present actions are building it right now. Make money a tool for better living, not an excuse for suffering. With knowledge, everything can change. Financial freedom is not a destination. It's a way of living in peace with your decisions and having real options. Subscribe so you can learn how to change your mind and your money to build wealth.